Hello and welcome. So in this video I'm going to share with you all of my most used or loved items for 2017, and I have clothing and beauty products and lots of different things to share with you. Now I would really appreciate if you could share your most used and loved items of this year in the comments, because I'm always happy to check out and find and discover new things. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight in. So one of the things that I used every single day pretty much was this Dr. Bronner's soap bar. I just have it in a little Lush tin that I'm reusing, but I use the lavender one or the rose one, and this is my go-to for face wash, body wash, anything that needs soap. If I'm traveling, I can use it to wash like my clothes as well. So this was my everyday use this year. Another thing I discovered and purchased this year and have used a lot is this tongue scraper from Dr. Tongue's. I use it every single morning. It just gets all the gross stuff off my tongue, and then I feel like my breath is fresh and nice. Another dental thing is this Woohoo bamboo toothbrush. Now I discovered this. I was using a radius one with much bigger head that, you know, you can replace the head, but it wasn't bamboo, and I was really happy to discover this, especially because this is the child's version, and for me, I have somewhat of a small mouth and it's quite hard to get to my like wisdom teeth that really need good cleaning at the back of my mouth. So I was really happy to discover this, and yeah, because it's a small head, it's really convenient for me. Another thing I have been loving, which is my own homemade toothpaste. It's just baking soda and coconut oil, and the main ingredient, which I think I purchased, maybe I purchased this last year, but I've been using a lot this year, is this Saline Cinnamon Oil. Now I put quite a lot of it into this toothpaste, and I feel like it just keeps my gums really healthy and my mouth really fresh, and it's really quite strong if you just have the oil by itself, but when you mix it into the toothpaste, it's really good, and I think it's just making my dental hygiene just a lot better. So I've really been, yeah, loving this. I think I got it off Amazon, so I can try and link it in the description. The next two things I've really been loving are these essential oils. So the first one is a Rose Oud. It is from Oracacia. This has been one of my most used oils, especially in my diffuser, because it just smells so beautiful. And then the other one is a lavender. Now I've had this for quite a while, and I got it in England, and it is my most beloved lavender smelling essential oil. I've tried like Oracacia and a few other different companies' ones, but they just do not have like the same pure quality as this one, and I only have a few drops left, and when it runs out I really need to get another one, but I haven't seen it in any stores in America. I've only seen this company in England, so yeah, I really want to get another organic one of these, so I have to try and find it online. Another thing I've pretty much used every single day is my hairbrush. It's from Mason Pearson London. I've had this since I was 16. Really good quality hairbrush and great for distributing oils through my hair, and yeah, I use that pretty much every single day. The next thing is my own made lip balm. It was made with shea butter, jojoba oil and argan oil, and yeah, I've just been using it especially in the winter because it makes my lips nice and stops them from getting all cracked. So I have been using and loving that a lot. Another thing I have been using a lot this year is this sort of flannel. It's from Herb Pharmacy. I got it in England actually at the same time I got this oil, and basically I just use it to wash my whole face. I also take it in the shower with me and I put my soap in it, and then I use it to exfoliate my skin, so I don't need to use any body washes or scrubs or anything like that, and so it eliminates the waste of those plastic bottles, but I still exfoliate my skin and clean it really well with that cloth. A book that I have read like 3 times this year is this one. It's Goodbye Things by Fumi Asaki. I really love it. It has awesome tips. It's super easy to read, and anyone who's slightly interested in minimalism and just wants any slight motivation, even if you've been doing it for quite some time, this book is really great. It gets really down to like the essentials of minimalism and the lifestyle, and he just has like hundreds of tips, which is awesome. So I really loved that book. Another thing I've used pretty much every single day is this Clean Canteen water bottle. It goes next to my bed. When I wake up I can rehydrate, and then anytime I leave the house I also take it with me, so I eliminate plastic water bottle waste, and I've had this for maybe 3 years now or so. The next thing I have used every single day this year is my Daisy thermometer. It takes my basal body temperature every morning when I wake up, and this is my version of contraception. It is a fertility awareness method, but I thought I'd mention it because I do use it every single day. Another thing, of course, is my laptop. I use it every single day. I've had quite a love-hate relationship with it this year, because I've been trying not to spend as much time on it, because as soon as I spend like more than half an hour, I just get so sucked into it. I find it really hard to stop, and I then become really unmotivated and uncreative. So I love it because I can edit videos and I can go on YouTube with it, but it's a love-hate relationship, even though I've used it every single day, especially for studies and things like that. Another thing that I have used and really loved and purchased this year was this Lamy mechanical pencil. I just use it for writing all my notes in class, and I got it as more of a waste-free option from buying lead pencils all the time. Another thing I have and love and use a lot is this wallet. I picked it up maybe 2 years or 3 years ago, and I really love it. I have all my money in there, and it's been really great while I've been doing the cash clip system, because it can fit everything in and I can see everything pretty easily. And another thing I really love is this Fossil card holder that I've had for quite a few years, but I don't know, appreciation for things that last a long time and do a really good job. So that's another 2 things I've used and really loved this year. And then I am so happy about this random little item. Now, I finally got a reusable version of something to clean out your earwax with. So I was using those cotton buds, but obviously they're quite wasteful, and then someone mentioned this to me, and I looked up one and found this one on Amazon, and I use it quite often, and it's really good because it's a reusable way to get the earwax out of your ears. So that's been one. And I'm on to some clothing items. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this dress, but I wore this so much in summer, and it was my like go-to dress, and I really love it. It's so nice and cool in the summertime. I then have worn this skirt a lot. It's from Ralph Lauren, and I got it secondhand, and it's been one of my go-to skirts. Another top I have worn a lot this year has been this one. It's actually my mom's, but she gave it to me when I went back to Australia, and I've been wearing it a lot, and I really like it. It's really beautiful and elegant. And then this is another one of the tops that I wore a lot this year. It's just like a little white one, and I love wearing it with jeans. I then also wore this top heaps this year. It's like a button-down green top. I picked this up very recently, I think maybe like a month or 2 ago, and this I got from TK Maxx or TJ Maxx, and it has been my absolute go-to. I wear it every single day. It keeps me so warm, and I pretty much picked it up because I had a gift card, and I needed to spend the gift card, but I couldn't find anything, and then I was like, okay, you can't go wrong with this nice warm jacket. And I've been wanting something like this for a long time, and I'm so happy I purchased it because I've used it so much since buying it. The next thing is this big warm scarf, which I've had for about 3 years now, and I wear it all the time, except for when it's really, really hot, of course. But if you have probably seen photos or something with me wearing this, because I wear it quite a lot. The next thing I have are these little gloves. I've had them for about a year or 2, and they're just little nice simple ones that I always have in my pockets, and especially this time of the year in winter, keeps my hands really nice and warm. Next thing I have is this bag. This is kind of like my going out bag, or if I go to the city or something like that and I want to be a little bit more fancy. And I've had this for about 5 years. It's from a brand called Sabine, and I really love it, and I used it quite a bit this year. Another bag I've been using as my alternative to that one is this tote bag. It's from Baggu, and I really like it because obviously it's quite light when there's nothing in it, and then when I go out and I need to get some shopping, then I have enough space. And it's just a really good bag because it has this strap, but then it also has these handles, and I really like it. It's really handy. Another thing I've had a love-hate relationship with this year, but I've used, of course, a lot, is my phone. It's my alarm, and I have also this year deleted Facebook off it, so I just have the Messenger app on here, and I periodically delete and download Instagram, because for a while I was just waking up in the morning going straight on my phone, and I feel like that's just not a nice way to start the day. So I have had a love-hate relationship with this, but it's obviously great because you can take all your photos, and it's just such a multi-purpose device. Since reading about the Danish art of hygge, or hygge, I don't know how to say it, I have been taking to reading by candlelight at night. So this has been, yeah, something I've been doing every single night. It really helps me to wind down, is just every single light off except for the candle. And yeah, this is the little candle and the holder I've been using. And then this is this little dish that I got when I was in Venice a year ago, no, 2 years ago, and I really liked it but never had use for it. But now I actually put, once I light this, the matches that have been used, I now get to put them in this little dish. So I've really been enjoying those two things. And then my most worn pair of shoes are Birkenstocks for inside, and during summer they are just really handy and I wore them quite a lot. And then my other most worn boots, of course, were these black boots. I wear them all the time, and I've actually reheeled and resold these ones this year like 3 times, I think. So this was my most used item of shoes. And then this cardigan I actually wear a lot. You would have seen it in a lot of my videos, and this top, and actually even the skirt that I'm wearing has been something that I wear a lot this year, and I think plait has been my go-to hairstyle. So the other thing that I got quite recently, I think a few weeks ago, is this Kindle. My grandma got it for me as an Christmas present, and I have been using it every single day and doing so much reading. I grew up in school and didn't really learn how to read properly and hated reading a lot, and so this is awesome for me because it's, yeah, for some reason I can just have all the books I need on here. Because of like my remote location, it's quite hard to go to a bookstore, and it's quite often hard to find the books I do want to read, like especially on minimalism and specific things like that. So I have been loving this. I use it every single day. It is the Kindle Paperwhite, and then there's also the case that goes with it. And yeah, I was really worried about getting Kindle, and I looked into it for about a year before I decided to get one, because I wasn't sure that this, you know, Paperwhite thing was really legit, and I really didn't want like an LED glaring screen. But I love this. I can't recommend it enough, and I have been doing so much reading because before I was not someone who did that much reading at all. So this is awesome that I am now doing that, because it's really good for me, and I use it every night. Like, that's what I do before I go to sleep. I read for like 2 hours and it's great. And yeah, anyway, that's enough rambling from me. So I hope this is in some way interesting. Let me know if you have any book recommendations that I can keep so I can read some more, and if you just have any of your favorites or most used items, I would just be, yeah, really interested to know what you like and what you love and have used a lot. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!